Let me show you how you can improvise with 4 chords within flamenco. What you just saw was just a simple chord progression, typically flamenco. 4 chords, which I'm going to explain to you in this tutorial. I'm going to start with very easy variations and progress to more complicated ones. At the end of the video you'll find a version in slow speed with score, so you can really learn it and get into the details. My name is Tino van der Swan. I live in Seville since 1999 and I work and live here as a professional flamenco artist. Let's get into the identity of the flamenco, and we'll do so by analyzing some chord progressions. The most important chord progression is based on the Phrygian scale. We don't have to get into that too much. We'll just look at the chords. It's very simple chords like the A minor, G, F, E. Okay, you probably know it. Just play it once again. It's a difficult chord because you have to put the pinky over here. Okay, but this doesn't really sound flamenco. With some simple adjustments we can already make it a little bit more interesting. A minor stays the same. Let's play it from the 5th string, okay, not from the 6th. And then we go to this chord, which is G7, and it's got 3 open strings. This is a little bit strange, but as a flamenco guitar player, we like it. That's part of the identity. And also the F, instead of playing barré, you lift up the barré and you leave the 1st and 2nd string open. And now the E chord, instead of playing a triad, you can add the flat 9 and it's already more interesting. So if we now add a simple rhythm, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can also do it, and I do it thumb, index, and 2 fingers at the same time, ring finger and middle finger. I'll play a little melody with the same rhythm. It's based on the A minor chord. I go from the 5th to the 3rd string. I go from the 6th. We'll play it over here now. Okay, it's a G chord. You can also play the G chord over here. So I think of that G chord and I play. And I do the same in the F chord. For example. Typical flamenco melody, right? I can see me driving through Andalusia already. Okay. We can make the same with another melody. Again, instead of the 3rd, I'm going to the 4th. We can combine them. already got a small harmonic piece over there. Let me add just some colors to the chords. Instead of A minor, we play A minor with a 9, known. The G already has the chord. And we can stay the same, and then we play the E chord over here. So I play with my thumb the 6th, I skip the 5th, I play an F, B, E. Here I do an arpeggio, thumb and arpeggio. It's the same rhythm. Okay, now we can improvise a little bit. Yeah, I'm combining different melodies now. There's also an interesting harmony, it's called substitute. Instead of playing A minor, we play the same chord, but leaving open my index. And now I'm going to put that same finger on the F. A beautiful chord. F major 7. After that, instead of going to the G, we're going to substitute it for the E minor. After that, we should go to the F, but we're going to substitute that for D minor. And then we go to this one. Okay? D minor is played like this. F, open 5th, open 4th, and A, D, and the first string, we leave it open. It's a color. So now we got So in this case, this E minor, let's play it over here. This is actually this chord, but in another position. We play the G with a middle finger. We skip the 5th, we don't play it. We play the E, B, E. Go to the D. Okay, until now, rhythmically, we were based on the beats. So we did tam taka tam, tam taka tam, tam taka tam. Mostly what we did was that, okay? But if we just add an upbeat, it starts to get a little bit more interesting. Tam taka ta ka, tum taka ta ka, tum taka ta ka, tum taka ta ka. Let's get a lot of more swing like that. Well, it's the same melody as the beginning, but just adding an upbeat afterward. And we can do it with other things. For example, it's very interesting to have a pedal note, a note that comes in all chords. For example, in this case, the A. Here I do takupa, tukupa, tukuta. That's the rhythm. tutuka, tutuka, tukuka, 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 tukuka. It helps to sing before you play. And I do it in the same technique. Thumb, index and middle finger and ring finger together. Except for the last, it's not with my ring finger, just my middle finger. E. So now A minor. It's a G, but I put in the A. It's interesting to mute the upbeat. And I mute it with my left hand. For example, now I can combine those. See, with simple chords you can make a lot of variations and have a good time. Here's the slow speed version, so you can watch with the score how it's done. If you want to learn more about flamenco, just check out the Online Flamenco Academy. At the Online Flamenco Academy, you'll find a community of guitarists and teachers eager to generously share their knowledge so you can learn in the best way possible. In the Academy, you'll find material created by me and some of my top-level colleagues. Together, we've created a curriculum for you to follow and become a qualified flamenco guitarist in the fastest and most effective way possible. You will learn to master all the styles and techniques, as well as some of the knowledge that would normally require you to travel to Spain and visit us. The videos are high quality, with close-ups and tablatures available for each lesson. If you don't speak Spanish, don't worry, because all of the material is professionally subtitled. Also, you will have access to our dynamic community of flamenco guitarists, with whom you can connect. Click on the link in the description for more information. Good luck with the study. I hope I translated you to Andalusia just a little bit, for a little while, and see you soon.